Santa shooter, come and park your sleigh inside. Alright, you'll fit in there nice and tight. Santa gangster, I know you always packing at night.
Alright, so boom. So first we're gonna start off with breakfast. I got my ham slices thawing out. Got some wheat bread to eat some wheat toast. Of course, I got my horns and my vapor rub and my mucinex to the side. Cause y'all know I'm sick. And my tea in the microwave because I keep forgetting to drink that shit and it keep getting cold. So I'm boiling 2 eggs. And then I'm like, while I'm in the kitchen, I might as well take this meat out the freezer. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the sink, let it thaw out. So when it's time to cook that, I could just cook it. I ain't got to motherfucking wait. Then I found some grits. I'm like, hell yeah, I want some grits. You don't know how many times I tried to heat up this freaking this tea, so I could drink this tea. And then I haven't even drank any of this mucinex yet. I'm over here sniffling and blowing my nose when I have the remedies right here and didn't even use it. Alright, back to breakfast. So boom, now breakfast is ready. This is what it's looking like. I sit on my little couch and eat my food. Fuck it up real quick. Had to eat all that shit. Then for lunch, it was something quick and simple. Had some chicken pot pie, even though I prefer turkey, whatever. So now on to dinner. Now this is when shit gets crazy. So, you know, I put my vinegar with every meat that I always cook. I always gotta saute my meat up with some vinegar. You know, mix it all in, massage it in. Got the good adobo, because every black cook know you gotta have some adobo. Then I had to add some garlic, some pepper. Then we just gotta flip the meat over and do the same shit to the other side. You can't just have one nice seasoned ass side of meat and the other side is all fucked up. So now I'm making my little marinade for my meat, because you know sometimes the seasoning ain't enough. So I got my olive oil, put some minced garlic in that bitch. Then I gotta get my cumin. I got some red chili peppers, some hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? Sprinkle a little bit of salt up in that bitch. And then I gotta make it zesty, so I add my lime juice. I'm gonna add lime, you know, I gotta add a little lemon juice. And then I mix it all up, and I mix it all up, and I, hey, twist it all up, and I mix it all up. You know, I needed the little spoons. I'm like, this ain't looking a little mixy enough. So now I pour it on top of my meat and shake it up and voila! You see what I did there? You see that there, what I did there. So now I'm gonna boil my little tortellinis. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna put my little pan on the stove, add some more olive oil so I can start making this chicken. This is my favorite part, y'all. Like, I like to hear the little sizzle. I had to, like, you know what? Let's just get a little sizzle. Satisfying. Okay, yeah, so I put my little tortellini, which is cheese raviolis, inside the boiling water. Let's see what we did next. Add a little salt, because you know you can't trust shit to just taste good. Check that meat, make sure it's not burning if it's time to flip over or not. Then we're going to have some delicious corn on the kizzle. Now, we got to make this zesty sauce that's going to go under the cheese. That's going to go on top of the chicken. Now, I know y'all going to see a bunch of weird shit right here, but don't worry, because I promise you, it's going to be all worth it and taste good. So, you know, you saw the milk. Then I added the mayo. Now I'm adding some sour cream. Of course, we're going to bring back our same spices with the cumin and the red chili pepper, you know, shit like that. Make sure we staying all in the same flavors, because you can't mix 2 different shits. It's going to be nasty. So then, you know, you had to add the curry powder. It still goes along with everything. Add some oregano. And then we had to add some ranch pepper. Mix it all up, mix it all up. Yeah, mix it all up, mix it all up. All right. It wasn't the consistency that I needed, so I added some flour so I can thicken it up a bit. So I mix it. Oh, woo, 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 woo. In the kitchen, wrist twisted like it's stir fry. Alright, now I had to cut up these onions. Shit had me crying like a little bitch, but it's all good. Add some bell red peppers, slice that up, chop that up real fine. Then I fried my onions in the pot. Added some more minced garlic to fry up in the pot. Put my red peppers in there that I cut up to fry up in the pot. Look at that coloring. Look at that. She did that or she did that because I did that. You see how I did that? I did that. Then flash. Had to put some wine up in there because, you know, we doing pasta. So keep it Italian. Add some tomato sauce and just a little bit of cilantro pesto. Right in the middle of that beach right there. Then I mix it all up and I mix it all up. That thing pretty right there, though. Put some Parmesan cheese on that bitch. That thing pretty. Then all the same shit, all the same seasonings, just keep bringing it back. I had to smack that bitch because it ain't want to come out the pot. Like, come on. Some more salt. Because you can't just make sauce and not add your own flavor to it. Like, it don't be no flavor. Like, it be aight. You know what? It be tasting good by itself. But once you mix that flavor with a bunch of other shit, it loses its flavor. So you got to add your own seasoning. And I added some frozen spinach in there. More color. That color looked pretty, right? And then it was time to add the cheese ravioli tortellinis. So I did that. And I split that. And I mixed that. Yeah. So now it's time to take this chicken out, add my little sauce. Then I'm going to add my little cheese. Make it nice and cheesy. Pop that bitch in the oven real quick. Know what I'm saying? Make sure I'm mixing my tortellini. I think I did a test taste and didn't like it, so I added more flavor because I'm like, yeah, it don't taste good yet. And I can't cook a meal that don't taste good. I know it looked like I'm putting a lot in there, but I'm really not. Trust me. I made sure it was just right. Fucking put the whole cheese in there because at that point it just needed more. It just needed more. It just wasn't hitting the way it needed to hit. So I do what I did. Now it's time for the salad portion. You can't have a good dinner without salad. You need your greens, you need your vegetables. So, you know, I put my little lettuce in there, my vinegar, my salt and pepper, put some cucumbers, some tomatoes, and I know y'all saw that honey roasted peanuts, had to put that bitch. Put some olives in there. I love me some olives. And some sweet banana peppers. Mix it all up and up. Mix it all up and up. Hey. Now I'm adding my little pico de gallo salsa on top of my chicken because my cheese is melted. Make my plate. Put my everything on the plate. And then it was just time to eat after that. You see? You see? You see? And that was dinner, you guys. And I'll see you again for day 7. This is day 6. Bye.